Novak Djokovic could face one of his biggest rivals in the second round of the Monte-Carlo Rolex Masters. Just who could that be? Let's find out on String Theory. Well, welcome back, tennis fans and string theorists alike. The clay court season is upon us, and we have our first Masters 1000 event of the clay court season, the Monte-Carlo Rolex Masters. The draw was just announced today, and it's tasty. It's tasty. But before we dive into the draw, let's take a look at who the top seeds are in this tournament. Number 1 seed is Alexander Zverev. Number 2, Carlos Alcaraz. Number 3, Novak Djokovic. Number 4, Casper Ruud. Obviously, the runner-up in last season's tournament. At number 5, we've got Jack Draper. Obviously, his ranking shot up after Indian Wells. Stefanos Tsitsipas, the defending champion, at number 6. Andrei Rublev at number 7. And Alex de Minaur at number 8. You might have realized world number 4 Taylor Fritz is not on that list, and that is because he had to withdraw from the tournament due to an abdominal injury. Abdominal. Fritz says, I aggravated an abdominal injury during my semifinal match in Miami, and I will not be able to recover in time to compete in Nimes this week. Fritz said in a statement ahead of the event. Nimes, France is the venue for the latest Ultimate Tennis Showdown exhibition. All right, let's jump into the draw. We have a potentially very spicy second round matchup between Novak Djokovic and Stan Wawrinka. Wawrinka received a wild card into this tournament, and if he defeats Alejandro Tabio in the first round, he will set up a second round blockbuster with his very fierce rival. They've both gotten a little bit older since their heyday of those Australian Open mega matches. But he could set up a blockbuster second-round match with Novak Djokovic. Now, obviously, Wawrinka would be a big underdog in this matchup. I wouldn't maybe expect it to be all that competitive. Wawrinka did play this week at the Bucharest Open. He won his first-round match, but ultimately fell in his second match to Pedro Martinez, the world number 47. So, he got a win. And, I mean, you never know. Maybe playing against his big former nemesis might just produce some inspired tennis. It did in the past. We can only hope that it might happen again. Djokovic has landed in the top half of the draw alongside defending champ Stefanos Tsitsipas and top seed Alexander Zverev. Tsitsipas could potentially meet 2023 finalist Holger Rune in the third round, and him and Zverev could meet in the quarterfinals. It's easy to forget that Tsitsipas has won 4 out of the last 5 Monte-Carlo Rolex Masters. I mean, he's obviously the second coming of Rafa Nadal. Speaking of past champions, 2019 winner Fabio Fognini also received a wild card into this tournament, and he could potentially play number 2 seed Carlos Alcaraz in the second round if he manages to get past Francisco Cerundolo. A potential third-round matchup for Alcaraz would be Felix Auger-Aliassime, and he could have a couple potential quarterfinal matchups against Andrei Rublev or Arthur Fils. And then obviously he's got Casper Ruud in his draw, the 2024 finalist. Ruud obviously very comfortable on clay. He's won 11 out of his 12 tour-level tournament wins on the surface. He could either play Brandon Nakashima or Roberto Bautista Agut in the second round, and he could be in for a quarterfinal against the 5 seed and Indian Wells winner Jack Draper. So, looks like we've got an exciting setup for the Monte-Carlo Rolex Masters. The only big name out, apart from Yannick Sinner, is Taylor Fritz with that injury. Looks like we could have a couple of exciting potential second-round matchups. The top half seems to be a bit heavier than the bottom half, and it's the start of a new season on the clay. Anything could happen. Style is completely different. Who will take advantage? This is the tournament where we get the first sniff of what the clay court season might have in store for us. It's very exciting to have almost all of the top guys here, and the tournament starts tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Comment below your thoughts on your predictions for who's going to win the Monte-Carlo Rolex Masters, who's going to do well, who's going to tumble. It's all up in the air at the start of the new clay court season, and we're all going to find out together. That's all we've got today on String Theory. Peace out.